The options market can be a confusing place. Sorting through the daily avalanche of data, alerts, updates, articles, and analysis to find the most important information is an overwhelming prospect. But now you have help. Welcome to the Options News Rundown, the only program that breaks through the noise to bring you the most important news and information from the world of options. Every day, we bring you the top 5 option stories curated by the options experts at theoptionsinsider.com, the premier source for options information. The Options News Rundown is brought to you by LevelTradingField.com, the online communication, research, and quantitative platform with the largest collection of financial tools for traders, including the innovative Bitcoin Market Predictor. The Bitcoin Market Predictor is a simple prediction game where 10 people place bets on the future price of Bitcoin, and the top 3 most accurate predictions wins. Sign up at LevelTradingField.com with promo code INSIDER. The Options News Rundown is also brought to you by Market Taker Mentoring, the leader in options trading education. Get trader education, daily trade ideas, and more with a free 1-week trial of Market Taker Mentoring's Live Advantage Group coaching class by visiting markettaker.com/insider. And now it's time to break through the noise. It's time for your Options News Rundown.
Good morning. Today is January 4th, 2018. This is your Options News Rundown. I'm Dan Passarelli. Our first story of the day is from investing.com. U.S. jobless claims rise by 3,000 in latest week. The number of people who filed for unemployment assistance in the U.S. last week rose more than expected, according to official data released on Thursday. The number of individuals filing for initial jobless benefits in the week ending December 30th increased by 3,000 to a seasonably adjusted 250,000, the Labor Department said. Analysts had expected claims to fall to 241,000 last week. Figures for the prior week were revised to show 2,000 more applications received than previously reported. The 4-week moving average rose by 3,500 to 241,750 last week. The monthly average is seen as a more accurate gauge of labor trends because it reduces volatility in the week-to-week data. Continuing jobless claims, which measures the number of people still receiving benefits after an initial week of aid, came in at 1.914 million. And our second story of the day from CNBC.com is a seemingly contrary story to our first one. U.S. private sector added 250,000 jobs in December versus an estimate of 190,000, says ADP. Private sector job creation surged in December as a strong holiday shopping season pushed companies to hire more workers, according to a report Thursday from ADP and Moody's Analytics. Companies hired 250,000 new workers to close out the year, well above Wall Street expectations of 190,000. This month was the best for job creation since March and topped the 185,000 in November, a number that was revised lower by 5,000. The total brought 217's private payroll growth, as gauged by ADP and Moody's, to 2.54 million, an average of 212 per month. Our third story today is from investing.com. It's in regard to the opening bell. Oil hits 3-year high, USD slumps, and global stocks soar. Yesterday, U.S. stocks took off from Tuesday's highs, and all 4 major indices extended gains to fresh records. The moves were driven by the Fed Minutes headline that policymakers remain on course for 3 additional rate hikes this year, as well as the ISM Manufacturing PMI release showing that U.S. manufacturing expanded in December at the fastest pace in 3 months. The S&P 500 jumped 0.64% with a rising gap as there were only buyers and no sellers between Tuesday's 2,695.89 high and Wednesday's 2,697.77 price. This turned out to be also the lowest point of the day, as traders kept bidding up the price without ever looking back. The S&P also crossed over the 2,700 psychological round number for the first time. Dow climbed 0.4% with no gap. The supply-demand equation here was more balanced. Our fourth story today is from investing.com. They tell us a security flaw put virtually all phones and computers at risk. Perfect. Security researchers on Wednesday disclosed a set of security flaws that they said could let hackers steal sensitive information from nearly every modern computing device containing chips from Intel, AMD, and ARM Holdings. One of the bugs is specific to Intel, but others affect laptops, desk computers, smartphones, tablets, and internet servers alike. Intel and ARM insisted that the issue was not a design flaw, but it will require users to download a patch and update their operating system to fix. Phones, PCs, everything are going to have some impact, but it'll vary from product to product, Intel CEO Brian Krzanich said in an interview with CNBC Wednesday afternoon. Researchers with Alphabet's Google Project Zero, in conjunction with academic and industry researchers from several countries, discovered two flaws. The first, called Meltdown, affects Intel chips and lets hackers bypass the hardware barrier between applications run by users and the computer's memory, potentially letting hackers read a computer's memory and steal passwords. The second, called Spectre, affects chips from Intel, AMD, and ARM and lets hackers potentially trick otherwise error-free applications into giving up secret information. Fantastic. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is news you can use for today, January 4th, 2018, your Options News Rundown. I'm Dan Passarelli. Trade smart, and have a nice day.
The Options News Rundown is brought to you by LevelTradingField.com, the online communication, research, and quantitative platform with the largest collection of financial tools for traders, including the innovative Bitcoin Market Predictor. The Bitcoin Market Predictor is a simple prediction game where 10 people place bets on the future price of Bitcoin, and the top 3 most accurate predictions wins. Sign up at LevelTradingField.com with promo code INSIDER. The Options News Rundown is also brought to you by Market Taker Mentoring, the leader in options trading education. Get trader education, daily trade ideas, and more with a free 1-week trial of Market Taker Mentoring's Live Advantage Group coaching class by visiting markettaker.com/insider.